No interest, no fees, no catch. Get a gun for just $20 down at Liberty Tree Guns. When you see news, call or text our tip line at 417-208-9TIP. For News Talk KZRG, I'm Ty Albright on KIX 102.5.
A chance of rain to continue with highs in the mid-50s. We'll see clouds tonight, lows dipping down to the mid-30s. Sunshine in 50 for Saturday, sunshine near 60 for Sunday. And the warm-up continues into Monday as we see more sunshine, highs in the mid-60s.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar is still showing some clouds over the 4 states.
51 in Sarcoxy, 50 in Pittsburgh, 52 in Joplin. To get signed up for severe weather alerts, head to the KIX app.
Time now for the KIX Kids Pledge. Today we're featuring Thomas Jefferson Day School's 5th grade class.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Great job, guys. And if you'd like your kids to be on the KIX Kids Pledge, just go to the KIX website, to the Morning KIX page, and then click on the button there to find out how to upload your audio.
If you want to win Kane Brown tickets, text the word tickets to 417-623-1025 right now.
We'll find out who the winner is at 7:20
Here's Hardy.
on KIX 102.5. Boy, wasn't much left over on that. Morning, everybody.
Good morning. Happy Friday, y'all.
Happy Friday.
Hey. Sound like a horse. How's everyone doing today? Megan and Sarah, Jimmy. Yay! Sarah gets to stay for the whole time today. I feel like we've not gotten nearly enough Sarah time lately.
So you guys have the day off then, I'm guessing, in Yo Show?
Today is the day. That's right.
Then closes on her house.
It's closing day.
Closes in on her house.
The ceremony, as they call it, is at 5:30 today. It still is very, very surreal. Okay, this chair is going to...
Is it falling apart?
Actually, I don't know what it's doing.
Why'd you damage it, Jen?
Spring break in Frontenac. I don't think my kids have spring break for another 2 weeks. You have a doctor's appointment. So you taking the whole day, or are you just doing the morning? Jack, I was boring when she kicked me to the curb. What you doing?
I am looking through news stories.
Looking through news stories?
Rupert Murdoch's going to get married again.
This will be wife number...
What is this one? By the way, he's 92, and he's planning to marry his much younger girlfriend. She's 67.
Ah, got it.
She's a retired molecular biologist.
Ooh.
This is... I don't know. He met her through his third wife, who introduced him. I guess that's one way to get free of him.
Did they divorce, or did something happen to that
Yeah,
wife?
they were divorced. After he divorced Jerry Hall, which is the model and ex-wife of Mick Jagger, and that was in 22. Then he got engaged to Ann Leslie Smith, who was a retired dental hygienist, in 2023. But he broke that off after about 2 weeks, and he met the latest future Mrs. Murdoch through his third wife, Wendy Ding. Ding.
He's a busy guy. Oh, it's in Springfield.
What is?
Sarah's doctor's appointment. Well, I hope it goes well. Drive safe. I don't want to be Scooby-Doo.
We don't want you to either. Please don't.
Thank you. Okay.
Hi there, Morning Kicks.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hey, Candy Jan.
Ian, congratulations on signing on your house.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited.
She's finally getting her off the streets.
Hey, okay. No.
And that's the end of the viaduct with that gentleman from night hunting.
Oh, yeah. Get her out from underneath the overpass.
Thank you. I appreciate it. That time Randy left me in the woods.
What? I didn't do that. You just couldn't keep up on the way back to the car.
Enjoy the moment.
Thank you. I really appreciate it, Jan.
It'll all be over once her first home repair
my
comes
God.
down, right? Thanks for calling, Jan. Yeah, just wait until that first home repair comes around.
Morning, Kathy.
Like, oh, the honeymoon's over.
Well, luckily we have a home warranty that the sellers are paying for the first year. So, in theory, we're covered for the first year.
Getting that, still got to file the claim on it and everything and go through all that. But that is nice not to have to worry about the cost or the expense.
Mm-hmm. My hair is making me crazy today. I don't
Me
like
too.
anything
I
that
was
it's
like,
doing.
Will you cut that?
No, I don't want to cut it. I'm trying to grow it, I think. I'm sure it'll be okay, Sarah. We've got, here we go, 5 seconds.
Mm-hmm. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning Kicks with Randy and Jen, 709.
A chance of rain to continue with highs in the mid-50s. It's 52 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in about 15 minutes, but we're getting you signed up right now to win K. Brown Jackson Dean tickets for the show coming to Downstream Casino Resort on July the 3rd.
So if you want to win these tickets, you got to text the word tickets to 623-1025.
And do it right now because we're going to find out who the winner is at 7:20
Here's Billy Currington.
on the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. Ba, 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 da, ba, 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 ba. Thank you, Jimmy.
The weather forecast.
I know my hair is, this is the longest I think my hair has been probably in my adult life. I don't think so. I think it's doing pretty good, actually. Maybe I have some dead ends, but as a whole, my hair is kind of annoyingly healthy at this point. A little damage is good for your hair to style it. It helps.
Then get the bleach out.
Yes. I've been trying to think about what I want to do next. And I'm
Go to
thinking,
Disney World?
no, I'm thinking bleach. I don't know yet. All right. With this weather rolling through today, it's a good idea to keep candles around just in case the power gets out. That way you won't have to watch TV in the dark. You're funny, Nathan. You've never colored or bleached your hair? I'm trying to think of how old I was when I first got bleach in my hair. I got highlights in high school, I believe. And then it's been an ongoing thing since then.
Never stop.
Pretty much, yeah. Morning, Kathy.
Got to keep the identity hidden.
My hair's just brown. Not even like a pretty chestnut brown or like a nice light brown. It's just like
Mousy.
mousy brown. Let me rub a little mud on your head.
Is that what you did?
That's kind of what it looks like. Haven't permed since I was a kid. I also permed my hair in high school.
You have a perm in your hair right now?
Am I in high school right now? No. When I was in high school, I got permed real curly,
Certain degree.
and I loved it.
Like my spiral. I always had a spiral.
I would love to get another perm. My hair is just not healthy enough for that. I used to use Sun In when I was younger. What's Sun In?
Sun In is one of the worst things you can do to your hair. I know because I did it, and it was a spray in lemon juice treatment for your hair that would bleach it.
Oh.
It also fry it to a frizzy consistency of pillow stuffing. Sun In, very, very damaging to your hair.
Are you a natural ginger, Kathy?
Might as well have bleached it.
You gingers and your just gorgeous red hair. I'm so envious. I started young because my natural hair made me look washed out and sickly, and everyone thought I was sick all the time. Are you naturally a brunette, or what's your natural color, Megan? All right, Randy.
You ready?
Just about, yeah.
It is time to pick our pinner. Pick our winner.
Okay, well, let me see. 133 today. We did good. Now. All right.
Sure, all of these are on. See that? Did you see what I just there? Okay.
Hello?
Stephanie,
Yes.
what you doing?
Going to work.
How would you like to be winning Kane Brown tickets?
Oh, I would love that.
Well, congratulations. You are our winner.
You're going to see him and Jackson Dean on July 3rd at Downstream Casino Resort, Stephanie.
Awesome. Thank you.
Tell us who's the Four States Concert Connection.
Say KIX 102.5 or else Mom doesn't recognize us.
Sorry. 602.5.
Sorry, Stephanie. It's too late. You're disqualified.
No, it's not. Stephanie
on,
is definitely
we
our
said
winner. No.
Go to work anyway.
All right, Stephanie, it looks like all I need from you is your address.
Okay, it's 10974 Aston Lane, apartment A, Joplin, 6304.
You've got a really good voice, Stephanie.
Well, thank
I
you.
don't know if you've ever
So do
been
you,
told
Randy.
that. Oh, that's a lie. You've already won the tickets, You do have. You've got a voice. You could become successful in radio and fire all of us. That's a plan.
No, I'm having trouble keeping employees right now.
Right?
Uh-oh. All right, Stephanie, so these tickets, we've already got them in-house, so you can pick them up from the radio station Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Do you know where to find us?
Yes, I do.
All right, well, we will have them ready for you.
Have a great weekend,
Have a
Stephanie.
great weekend.
Thank you. You too. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Really does have a very resonant bottom-end voice.
Mm-hmm.
And she would talk quiet. Her voice is actually has a lower register than mine does.
Another first-time winner.
Hello?
Stephanie,
Yes.
Stephanie.
Yes.
What you
Going to work.
I'm waiting for the day when someone's like, you don't sound like Randy Brooks.
I don't, do I? But no, but I look like him. Although that's the sadder part of it all.
Congratulations. You are our winner.
All right. So, got a little surprise for everybody today.
Ooh, what's the surprise?
It's I'm not wearing pants. No, that's
Oh.
different surprise. It is the Morning KIX challenge. So Jen asked yesterday, what are we going to do? I said, let's just wait until tomorrow and we'll decide last minute. She didn't know, though, that I had already been working on something for her for today for the Morning KIX challenge. So 30 minutes from now, you've got a chance to win a $25 gift certificate to Simple Simon's Pizza for the weekend. It's a special day, Jen. It's your getting a new house day. So I thought we had to do something special with Jen, for Jen, and on Jen for Morning KIX challenge.
You did it again.
Can't prove it. That's not me. Oh, not the smell. You're talking about the contest. Yes. Yes, I did. I did something.
Where? Where did you put the mic this time?
Oh, it's in a special place.
Randy.
So we secretly recorded her from mumbling the hits. So we're gonna do that.
I can only imagine which one you
7:50.
got. That's awesome.
Oh, you sing a lot of them, don't you?
I
We're having a hard
do.
time finding the country songs she's singing. Her recent ones have been preschool children's shows songs. I don't know what that's all about.
Oh, my Lanta. Megan says, as long as it's not the gargle.
Oh, come on, Megan. We're going to do the gargle again, but this time we're going to use something dangerous like bleach so that if we accidentally swallow it, we die, and that makes it that much more intense. And everybody will be like, watch it, you can't.
Jet black hair with natural red highlights. Okay, but that sounds gorgeous, Megan.
Natural red highlight. Huh?
A little twinge of ginge.
Twinge of gin. That sounds nasty.
Why?
Sounds like something you ought to shave.
No.
I've got to get rid of my twins, my ginge twinge.
When you put it that way. Thank you.
Oh, we got to get a machete.
Melissa. Morning, Melissa. Morning, Floyd.
Floyd. We also have our gins. Man, what do I want to call it? Movie in a minute here, like. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 720.
A chance of rain to continue with highs right around 55. It's 52 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast for the weekend, which it's supposed to get a lot nicer by Sunday. And we'll tell you all about that in just 6 minutes.
But we've been getting you signed up to win those Kane Brown and Jackson Dean tickets. They're going to be at Downstream Casino on July 3rd.
So it's picked our winner. We can get a hold of him anyway. Let's go ahead and try to call him.
All right. Wow. Wow.
Oh, she ain't going to answer, is she?
Hello?
Stephanie!
Yes.
What you doing?
Going to work.
How would you like to be winning Kane Brown tickets?
Oh, I would love that.
Well, congratulations. You are our winner.
Thank you.
You're going to see him and Jackson Dean on July 3rd at Downstream Casino Resort, Stephanie.
Awesome. Thank you.
Tell us who's the 4 States Concert Connection.
KIX 102.5.
Appropriate.
John Williard. I was always really blonde when I was little, then strawberry blonde, then blonde again with natural red highlights. Whenever I brush my hair, I still find really dark red hair in my brush. Okay, see, that also sounds gorgeous. I was not one of those fortunate folk to have nice
The color
hair
you're
like that.
born with, though, is rarely the color you grow up with.
Yeah.
Rarely. I was white-haired when I was a kid. I mean, all the way up until like 6, 7, or 8. Just snow white. And then it began to darken. And by the time I was a teenager in my college years, it was that sandy blonde,
Mm-hmm.
Ash blonde or whatever. And then
Was
it
it
began
warm or
to,
cool?
Huh?
Was it a warm or cool color? Ashy blonde is cool. Sand is warm.
I don't know. You tell me.
Probably warm.
You've seen them seen it. You know,
Mhm.
my college pictures. I don't know what that would be. I don't know.
I had really dark hair when I was little, and then I spent a lot of time in the sun when I was a child, and so my hair got very, very light.
In the desert for a while.
And then I stopped going outside.
Because she hated the sun for a while.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She hated the sun.
Become very, very vitamin D deficient. Good morning, Romelda. Oh, man. I was a redhead when I was born. Then I became a dishwater blonde. Now I have shades of gray.
White-haired.
Like Candace.
Yeah, like Candace was. I mean, that's a lot darker looking.
Mhm.
It was not that dark as it looks in that picture.
That looks like a warm blonde.
Yeah. That looks red, but that's because of the picture. It was not red.
What a cute little
This
kid.
is during my drag phase.
Uh-huh, right.
I thought I had This is my exhibitionist phase. But you can see the color of the hair.
Yeah. The boy had red in his hair when he was born, too.
Here. That was college.
That's a warm blonde.
Yeah.
Not ashy. Sandy.
Look at the mullet. Did you see the hair coming out behind there?
Mullets are so cool.
So me with a mullet. Whoa, stupid. Never mind.
Just use that. Oh, good. Everyone's getting a close up of your head on my camera, just what they wanted. Uh-huh.
This is yours. Okay, mine will do it.
Yeah.
That's why. Yours seems like it's got too much exposure.
Well, my camera's also way more zoomed in than
This
yours.
is the next year. Again, not treated or anything.
It's way more brown.
Yeah. It had started.
I have not seen that video yet, Romelda.
And then this is probably 5 years after that.
Oh my God, look how long your hair is.
Yeah. And Candace.
That bright, bright white hair. That head was extra shiny today.
You're welcome. Actually not. I mean, he's flat. He's flat.
Head doing head things. All right, let me see if I can find it, Romelda. You guys were talking about this place.
Gosh, dang it. It did it again. Jen, you saw me put the image up for this.
Mm-hmm.
It put KZRG.
Weird.
Wow. Okay, so I go down to picture.
Mm-hmm.
That featured image.
These pictures are beautiful, Romelda.
Except for that one.
Hey, it's Mike.
Mike?
Yeah, he says, sup, homie.
Mike? Which Mike?
Clarity.
Oh, hey, Mike.
I'm watching it right now, Romelda.
So, Mike, and I've told you guys about Mike before, but my very first roommate I ever had was Mike. He and I lived
look at
together
this
for a
light.
while. We had a common law marriage, in fact, for a little while, until we went to adopt little Indugo, and then fights broke out, all that we could not agree on who would be the paternal father figure. So
Wow.
I
These
wanted to call him
structures are
Roy, and
stunning.
Mike was dead set against that, because of his religion.
Mm-hmm. And there's a little bear. And a duck. Why is there a duck right there?
You guys need to come Joplin again. Stop by and say hi,
Wow.
Mike. You know where I live. It'd be good to see you again, buddy. Which, me and Bobby we're hanging out this Christmas and Thanksgiving. I went down and spent some time with him.
Beautiful, 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 Romelda. Thank you for sharing that with me. She sent me a video of the Bluff Dwellers Cave down in Knoll.
Yeah.
Gorgeous pictures.
For how much to get in, though? 30-some bucks?
Something like that.
It's stupid expensive. Romelda, can you get us in for free? Because I would know.
What do you-
I don't know.
Let's not do that again. Hey, it's D.
Hey, there's
Good morning.
D. By the way, I want to show off these pictures. So he's going through the whole orientation process. So we've got him.
I don't know why that was necessary for that, but okay.
It was. So he had his photo shoot yesterday. I hope they took more than just this one, D. Oh, I hope so. No, this
picture
one
looks
was
great.
really good.
It looks really good. Quit moving my mouse. I'm trying. Quit touching the mouse. I'm trying to use it.
So there is these pictures from the hallway. Oh, yeah, there it is. See if that's the. So, really, really, really good picture. Zach sent them to me, that one to me yesterday for approval, and I said print it.
Yeah, it's
So
great.
he's going ahead and doing that one. $24. That's a little better, but not as better as the better we were hoping for. Let's work on that.
Wow.
How about $23?
Randy.
If she says yes, then I'll say 19. Let's just let it
We're
go.
going to haggle, guys.
I know how to haggle.
Mhm.
So anyway, we got Dee's picture ready for the hallway photo poster, and then we're going to get to work on the website. There's been some delays on that, but I'm going to go ahead with it. I'm tired of waiting. So, you know me, if something's not done, then I itch.
Oh, bless. Oh, my goodness gracious.
Okay, I think I fixed that picture issue. Part of me thinks it's just me forgetting to do that one for the post. For the
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting them up because I don't trust me.
But you were very particular about it this time.
We
Romelda
were
says,
talking about it happening.
Romelda says 10 or more, you might get it in cheaper.
Okay. It's not doing it. Something is wrong. So it shows it under featured image, and it is not changing that on our website. It shows. Go look. Under the blog.
Okay.
Oh, now it changed it.
As soon as I'm going to look.
Something is going on. Well, you may be getting a new house, but I'm getting new windows.
Cool.
We're finally replacing the windows on the south side of the house. We did the ones on the north side after the tornado.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, had to. They were gone. But the ones on the south side have never been replaced. And the windows that were in this house were fairly cheap. They were double panes, but they were aluminum windows. And the R factor on them, maybe -12 or something. I don't know. There's
What's the R factor?
Your R factor is their ability to retain temperature.
Oh, okay.
So the retention factor. In other words, if you have it 75 degrees in your house and it's -12 outside, its ability or how long it takes for the temperature on this side of the window to change towards this one or vice versa is your R factor. And it also applies to insulation, things like that. So its ability to retain environment.
Mm-hmm.
So probably 0 R factor on these windows or very little, because my studio and my wife's office are always during the summer the hottest rooms in the house, and in the winter the coldest rooms in the house, and they are the hardest to heat and cool. We even have the heating and air guy Saturday came out and did another air return in my studio, which means there are 2 in the house. There's one for the main house and there's another one in my studio so that it takes the warm air out.
Right.
Does not help. So if I run the ceiling fan on high all the time, then it controls it. But I know a lot of that is the fault of the window. But also I've told you about the noise pollution.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of noise that when a truck jakes brakes. So I want triple pane, noise, soundproof.
Lime Randy.
Line?
Lime Randy.
Where's
Lime
the-
Randy, us a double pane.
Lime.
Sarah called you Lime Randy.
Lime Randy, us a double pane.
I'm
Sarah,
not talking to you,
put
Sarah.
the vodka down.
No, don't call Randy Brooks. Stop.
Wait, call Jen.
I don't know. I said Lime Randy. I don't know why on earth my phone decided that meant I needed to call Randy Brooks. What?
What you doing?
You know what I'm doing.
I was just checking to make sure it was accurate, though, because sometimes I can't trust what I'm seeing. So are you really doing what I think you're doing?
No.
Stop it.
You stop it.
I'm hanging up on her. She is so rude.
Oh my gosh.
Quit being so rude on the phone, Jen.
Do you want to go at 34 or do you want to go at 37?
Let's go at 34. I need to go to the bathroom. I need to run. I need to pee. I need to dance. I need to be a member of the circus. But I can't right now until the song's over. Ooh.
Yes, we just called each other.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
A chance of rain to continue with highs in the mid-50s. It's 52 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in just 26 minutes. Also, we've got your chance to win a $25 gift certificate from Simple Simon's Pizza with the Morning KIX Challenge today.
And that'll be at 7:50, so like 15 minutes away from that.
And a very special Morning KIX Challenge we're going to do today. So
I can't
Jen
believe
was
you.
asking yesterday if she wanted to plan the show out. I was like, whatever. And so she's like, what are we going to do for a Morning KIX Challenge? I said, let's just wait and we'll figure something out beforehand. I secretly already had a plan in place.
I should have known then that you had something already up your sleeve.
Something smells in Denmark.
Ew, Randy, what's
Don't go
going
to-
on in Denmark?
I don't know. Don't go there. But before we do any of that, it is time for another edition of... And this is where we assign a movie for Jen to watch over the weekend, because before she came to KIX, she led a very sheltered life at the commune and had never
That's not true.
had seen few, if any, movies.
So every Friday you assign me a movie to watch. I watch it over the weekend, come back on Monday, rank it 1 to 10, and let you know what I thought about it.
Meanwhile, everybody else goes, what? She's not seen that? What the heck?
We're working on it. I'm being rehabilitated.
Sort of. So this weekend, we're assigning her, you ready? The movie Braveheart. She has never seen Braveheart.
That's a war movie, right?
No, it's a Disney flick. Yes, it's a war movie,
Okay.
Jen. It's a 1995 American epic historical drama film, and I say historical with air quotes because it's not, it's only loosely historical.
Okay.
It's directed by, produced by, and starring Mel Gibson. It was the movie that launched him. I mean, he had been in numerous other movies, but this one launched him into superstardom. He portrays Sir William Wallace, who was a late 13th century Scottish warrior who led the Scots in the First War of Scottish Independence against King Edward I, Longshanks of England. And in it, William Wallace is the medieval Scottish patriot who is spurred into revolt because the love of his life is slaughtered.
Oh, no.
There's no actual proof that actually happened, but in the story it does. And so he leads his army into battles that become a war. They eventually escalate into a war. His advance into England threatens King Edward I's throne before he is captured and executed, but not before becoming a symbol for a free Scotland, which Robert the Bruce would then take and lead on to victory and freedom for Scotland. It also stars Sophie Marceau, Patrick McGoohan, and Catherine McCormick. It's inspired by Blind Harry's 15th century epic poem, The Actes and Deities of the Illustre and Valiant Campion, Sir William Wallace.
I don't know what any of that means, but interesting. Keep going.
The Acts and Deeds of the Illustrious and Valiant Champion. It's written in Old English. Anyway, it was adapted for the screen by Randall Wallace, who is a direct descendant of Sir William Wallace.
Okay, so who does Mel Gibson play then?
Sir William Wallace.
Oh, okay.
It's nice to know you're following along with your finger there,
You dropped
Jen.
a lot of names there, and I was getting real
said
confused.
one name
okay?
20 times, and that's it. William Wallace.
So this is going to be a really long movie, it sounds like.
It's not a short one, but it's got some memorable moments.
Probably not one to watch with the kids.
Definitely not. And I think you can watch this on Paramount, a number of other. You can rent it from any streaming source. So it is available for free on some of the platforms.
All right, so I'm going to watch Braveheart over the weekend, and then I'll come back on Monday, rank it 1 to 10, and let you know what I thought about it.
On Jen's Movie Rehab.
And the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. Ta-dun. So it was one. I remember being very shocked by this movie when I first saw it. And you got to remember, I was a horror freak, love Fangoria and everything. But the amount of violence in this movie shocked me. I had
don't like
never
violent in movies.
seen war portrayed this clearly. So Mel Gibson, say what you will about him, he has an eye for directing. And usually when you saw a battle scene up to that point, it was a big blur of just motion, and they didn't single in, but the whole thing of beginning to slow down scenes so that you could really see what was happening. And sometimes then you wish you hadn't seen, because it was very, very violent. And there were little short snaps of men getting hit in the head with hammers and arms getting cut off and stuff. So the battle scenes are very graphic, very gory. And then, of course, Sir William Wallace's demise in and of itself is a hard to watch.
Does Gina like this movie?
Yes, she likes it because of the. Well, I'm going to say she does. I don't.
She's always my gauge on movies.
She likes it. She doesn't like all the violence and stuff. Would make her look away. Of course.
Yeah, I don't like any of that either.
You need to watch the last scene, the last part, William Wallace's execution. You need to watch it because there's a whole discussion that can happen around this. That is accurate. What happens to him in the movie really did happen to him. And while we are amazed and appalled by this, you have to understand that this happened to anyone who was executed then. It happened to anyone. This was common execution at the time.
Mark's car just drove by the way.
Well,
I don't know if you're still needing him, but
yeah, I really do.
and you need to pee.
Yes, I do.
Wait. First, look. No. Go back and look at the stack. Tell me, is this right? Are you sure? And then do you want?
Well, what is this?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
we do need it.
And the phone's ringing.
Hi, Morning Kicks. Who do you want to wish happy birthday? Oh my gosh. Well, what's your dad's name? Well, we thank him for his service, and I'm so sorry for your loss. Happy birthday, Bob in heaven. Take care. I don't think I've ever seen him in anything before, Mel Gibson, I mean. Oh, don't worry, Jimmy. I didn't follow along very well at all, so he didn't really ruin much of anything for me. There was a lot of names, a lot of history stuff. History movies are not my thing. Like, granted, I really liked Hacksaw Ridge. Like, I love that movie. Saving Private Ryan. Loved that movie. But my brain is very slow to follow along when things like that. Yeah, I've definitely not seen The Patriot either. What else has he been in? I really don't think I've seen anything that he's been in. Let's see. Mel Gibson. He was in the original Mad Max. He was in What Women Want. Oh, that's right. He was in Hacksaw Ridge. I forgot about that. Let's see. He was in Apocalypto? Who was he in Apocalypto? Oh, he was the director for Apocalypto. Okay. We Were Soldiers? Man, he's been in so much stuff. Wasn't he in Signs? Yes, he was. Yeah, I don't. So he's been in a ton of stuff that I'm Maverick. Oh my gosh, why does that sound familiar? Did I watch Maverick? Brett Maverick, needing money for poker tournament, faces various comic mishaps and challenges, including a charming woman thief. At the very least, Maverick sounds incredibly familiar. James Garner is in this movie. Alfred Molina, James Coburn, Jodie Foster. I don't know. He was Captain Smith in Pocahontas. Oh, I didn't know that either. I've seen that one. Bird on a Wire. What is that one about, Megan? He was a great actor at one time. What happened with him? I remember he was like pulled over at one point or something. He had some sort of altercation with the cops. Is that right? Okay, Randy, I've got. Hello.
By the way, that's going to cost extra.
We're still talking about Mel Gibson. Yeah. About all the movies and stuff he's been in. So what happened? I know he got pulled over at one point, and something happened when he got pulled over that was bad.
I don't know what happened, because here's the thing. This was after Passion of the Christ, which was a movie about Jewish culture in the time of the Roman occupation and the execution of Jesus. I don't know, and I know Mel Gibson doesn't blame the Jews for the death of Jesus. I mean, he very clearly in that movie, when they drive the nail through Jesus's hand, he made sure it was his hand that is in the shot. Mel did, because he said it was me that did that to him, So I don't know what happened between there and then. I know he was drinking a lot. There was a problem with alcohol. He had to go to rehab.
Hold on, we got to say.
So I don't know. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
We've got your chance to win a $25 gift certificate to Simple Simon's Pizza with the Morning KIX Challenge after Tyler Hubbard.
On KIX 102.5. So this was like at the turn of the century. So right around the 2000s, and that's when we began seeing him with the beard and everything, and everybody's like, what happened to him?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But he became very brass, I don't know what happened. But up to that point, he was like one of Hollywood's sweet childs, and then it was very weird. And nobody would have anything to do with him. He was ostracized. He kept getting drunk and spouting off racist, anti-Semite. It was very definitely anti-Semite, so towards Jewish.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the story is behind that or what led him to that point. It was very weird. And suddenly nobody would touch him anymore. Now, he's had some other movies since then, some other successes and stuff, but
Sure.
definitely dethroned him from where he was at this time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, nobody knew who William Wallace was before Braveheart. And after that, it was a common knowledge thing. He is except for people like Jen, Braveheart, and it boosted. They estimate that the Scottish tourist industry increased by like tenfold.
Wow.
In the years after that. They say most of Scotland's tourism is due to Braveheart. And they scoff at the Braveheart because the history is so inaccurate in the movie.
Sure.
I mean, they take little historical things and they just he pieced them together into this cohesive story. He never met Queen Isabella, as far as we know, and he didn't. We don't think his wife was killed. That wasn't what spurred him on. He may or may not have known Robert the Bruce. Robert the Bruce's father was not some puppet in the pocket of the English kings. There's so much inaccurate about this movie.
Mm. Megan says went woke blacklisted. Woke.
Yeah, right. Well, long before woke was even a thing. And probably justifiably. I mean, there are consequences for your actions. There need to be consequences for your actions. You do something stupid like that, there needs to be consequences. Now, that doesn't mean you shouldn't be forgiven or given another opportunity. But there needs to be consequences, and there were definitely for him. So
Melissa said the alcohol was making him crazy.
I think so. And some people have that reaction to alcohol. We've all heard and know about the people who get violent whenever they get too much alcohol. There's others who, take their clothes off and they get lost in the Nevada desert, but that's another story for another day.
On that note.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
A chance of rain to continue with highs in the mid-50s. It's 52 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at 4 states news and weather for the weekend in just 10 minutes.
Plus, in the next hour, we want to know, what do you do when you're dumped and you want to get over it? What do you do?
What do you do to get over being a bad breakup? What do you do over that?
You burn the pictures. I don't know, go out with the girls, the guys, whatever it is.
Find a new version. 623-1025 to text or tell us. We'll be talking that in the next hour. Hopefully nobody's going into the weekend like that, but if you are,
maybe some of these suggestions can help.
Yeah. But first, it is time once again for the Morning KIX Challenge. And I thought today, Jen's all morning long been going, what are we going to do for Morning KIX Challenge? I'm like, will you let me get this done? Then we'll talk about that.
We're running out of time, but it's like now. So what are we doing?
She didn't realize that the whole time I had already a plan in place for us to play another episode of Mumble in the Hits.
Oh, and it's this intro. It's so sad.
Let's do this one then. This better?
Not really, no.
Mumble in the Hits. This is where it's still going.
It's still going.
Yeah, okay.
Man, it's great. Why does my intro stink?
Because you rubbed it in Calmanure? I
didn't do anything
why do you ask
like
me
that.
questions like this. So this is where I secretly record Jen because she sings all the time.
I can't believe you did this.
Under her breath, she's like, and so it's become a little game around the office here for us to try to figure out what is she singing. And if we can win, then we get a day off of work.
It's become very on edge for me, though, because I never know when I'm going to be recorded or where the mic's going to be. I thought I was doing a really good job of checking places before I start doing anything.
We even got her in the bathroom one time.
Thanks for that.
That was scary for everybody involved.
Randy.
It was. So we put a little recording microphone in your car the other day.
My car?
Yeah.
Randy, that is so invasive.
No, it wasn't. The door was unlocked. So what we want you to do is if you can figure out the song that Jen is mumbling, then you're going to win this $25 gift certificate to Simple Simon's Pizza. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Here's the recording. Listen close. Get it, Jen! Oh. Okay, so can you figure out what she was singing? What song was she singing?
I can't believe he did that again.
We've confirmed with her which one it is, so we know. Then what we want you to do is get on the phone, 623-1025. Tell us what song she was singing, and you're going to win that $25 gift certificate to Simple Simon's Pizza.
From the 4 states, #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. Hi there, Morning Kicks. Who is this?
Sandra Hudson,
Sandra, where are you from?
Carthage, Missouri.
Sandra from Carthage, can you tell us what song Jen was mumbling for Morning Kicks Challenge?
God gave me a girl.
Russell Dickinson. Yes, that's it.
Great
You
job,
have
Sandra.
got a $25 gift certificate to Simple Simon's Pizza for being able to identify that.
Awesome.
That's a good way to kick off the weekend.
Yeah.
Just tell us who's the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
Okay, Sandra, we got to get a little information from you here.
All right. So for your name, is that Sandra?
Yes.
And your last name, please?
HUDSON.
All right. What's your phone number?
417-310-7248.
Your birthday?
9677.
And what is your address?
918 South McGregor Street, Carthage, Missouri.
And what's the zip down there in Carthage?
64836.
And last thing I need is your email.
S is in Sam, Z is in zebra, ILLI, F is in Frank, RO 77@gmail.com.
All right. You are good to go. You've just won that $25 gift certificate to Simple Simon's Pizza. So we've got it ready for you here at the station. You can pick it up Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Do you know where to find us?
Yeah.
Fabulous. Well, we will have it ready for you.
Bye now.
Have a great weekend.
What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with me?
What is
I
wrong with
didn't do
you,
any-
Jen?
Oh my gosh, they didn't even get to hear it. You didn't turn the button on for them.
Oh, guys.
Man.
That's because it was playing off of Wide Orbit. It's a problem. It's a problem. You guys want to hear it?
Hold on. We got to go.
Play it for him, Jen.
We got to go.
Right now. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country.
We're looking to see who can tell us what song I was just performing on Mumbling the Hits from the Morning Kicks Challenge.
Should you say performing?
I don't know what song I was mumbling.
There you go. Sandra from Carthage, can you tell us what song Jen was mumbling for Morning Kicks Challenge?
God gave me a girl.
Russell Dickinson. Yes, that's it.
Great
You
job,
have
Sandra.
got a $25 gift certificate to Simple Simon's Pizza for being able to identify that.
Awesome.
That's a good way to kick off the weekend.
Yeah.
Just tell us who's the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
Look at me, all proud of myself. I had nothing to do with it at all. Okay, you guys
Great, they
want
said
to
moment
hear?
passed. They don't want to hear it now.
You don't want to hear it?
Way to go, Randy. You guys don't need to hear
I
it.
don't blame you for not wanting to hear it, but let's play it anyway.
You don't have to
Let's play it
it.
twice, guys. Shall we? Okay, this is the recording that I had.
Hold on. I need you to understand. Even in my car now, I have to be paranoid.
You have to be paranoid all the time. You don't know what I'm teaching you here and what a valuable lesson this is.
You're going to give me like panic attacks and anxiety, and I'm going to be a mess.
That's on you. I am making you aware and prepared.
No.
Yes.
That's not what you're doing.
You've always got your guard up now, and you're doing this.
Exactly.
That's going to protect you.
Sure.
Now. Oh, yeah. Okay. Here it is.
Stupid, what are you doing? Give me a feeling so good. Every time I get around.
How do you shift?
I never heard of turn signals before.
Well, you're getting into it so much.
And I gave him a ring, and as soon as I could, I gave him my last name. Now I'm gonna give up forever. I knew what I wanted, a guy knew better. God gave me a girl. Uh-oh.
So it turns out the cop was pulling Jen over, but it was because children were crying from her singing and they could hear her.
That's also not true at all. They were not pulling me over. They were pulling over someone behind me.
So let's go through and listen to some of these out of the past here.
We don't have to.
That's at her desk.
Nothing on this one rub a little on me.
And this one was also at her desk.
With the beaches grow. And my house number.
Who knows what she's laughing at? This was in the bathroom.
Thanks, Jimmy. He's always on hands with a beach on
Where'd the one in the bathroom go?
It's probably an assistant.
Probably is. I need that in here.
Yeah, it's right here.
What's the number?
0387.
Oh, it's the marriage one. Yeah.
This was the day I was getting married. Thank you.
She's in doing her makeup.
Oh, no, I was not doing my makeup.
No, and she didn't. She was doing her make down.
Oh, bless.
Yeah. So, yeah. We'll have to wait a little while because now she's going to be expecting it. She's
Yeah,
gonna be
you
looking
bet. I'm going to be looking everywhere for mics. Oh, well, I'm glad it brings you so much joy.
We'll have to do something different next time. Oh, he was asking for a copy of that picture.
She was just making.
Make in, not make up.
Mike gets around. Mike does get around.
Mike?
He goes to some pretty seedy places.
Okay, let me see. I just sent that to him. Okay. Yeah, Zach did a really, really good job on that picture. That's probably the best one I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's so clear. On a lot of our photos, after he sends them to me, I go through and edit them. There is nothing I could do on this. It is hopeless. I mean, no, it is as good as it possibly can be. That doesn't sound better.
Wait a second. What are you trying to
really
say?
Good job on
Yeah. You ready for this?
Ready for what?
Top of the hour.
Top of the hour to you. Or in the top of the hour to you, V. The way that Irish people and Australian people, it's very different, but the way they pronounce the O sound.
Phone drinking.
I can't, my wife has gotten to where she can't watch like shows like The Tourist, which has both Irish and Australian, because every time they say, nay, I have to imitate it. Nay,
Nay.
nay. Hi there, Morning Kicks.
Hey, this is Jake.
Hey, Jason.
Hey, what's up?
It's pretty good. Tomorrow, if you want to put on tomorrow is my 44th birthday.
Your 44th birthday?
I turned 40. I was born March the 9th, 1980.
Well, happy early birthday,
We
Jason.
got to sing him happy birthday,
Can we
don't
sing
we?
you a song
Can we
real
sing
quick?
you happy birthday, Jason? Would that be all right? Okay, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jason. Happy birthday to you. There we go. Hope you have a great day, Jason.
Enjoy your birthday.
Bye. I'm thinking there is.
I think there is.
Okay, then we're talking about something most of you ladies will know a lot about: being dumped. And how do you get over being dumped? I don't know.
Oh, please.
I don't have any recommendations. I'm trying to think, have I ever been dumped?
Have you not ever been dumped?
Yes, I was. Oh, I was once when I was 16, and it was devastating. Mike, remember Kyla? He was there for all that. In fact, it was through the girl who dumped me that I met Mike. The two of them were best friends, and I met
Here we go.
him.
A chance of rain to continue with highs in the mid-50s. Rain tonight, clouds, lows in the mid-30s. Sunshine and 50 for Saturday. Sunshine 60 for Sunday. Sunshine and 65 for Monday.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar is showing a lot of clouds over the 4 states.
54 in Monette, 51 in Pittsburgh, 52 in Joplin. To get signed up for severe weather alerts, head to the KIX app.
So we're wanting to know, what do you do to get over a bad breakup? What do you do to get over being dumped?
623-1025 to call or text.
And maybe it's something that someone else can take some advice from and make their weekend a little bit better.
Yeah, hopefully you're not going through it, but if you are, hopefully one of these will help you.
One margarita, maybe?
That'll do it, I think.
I don't think one will do it.
Here's Luke Bryan.
On KIX 102.5.
12 margaritas.
Kathy said, so my cousin is 54 and having his first child. He barely even shows, though, Kathy. The baby is due in the next couple of weeks. He just texted me all worried because the doctor wasn't doing anything to help her. Wait a minute. How old is the mom?
Okay, I got it. Like the Dickens. I'll be right back.
We got you a needer. Megan, what are you talking about? We got you a needer. Change that need to a want and meet the what? I think that's pretty much any mom, Kathy. Any expectant mom. How far along is she? Most of them walk like a penguin. They always hurt. They're having their first child. Yeah, that's normal. But it's also normal for expectant parents to overreact. Oh, my goodness. So, we've been talking a lot about I have been talking a lot because it's stressing me about the productions that I have to do towards the end of the month that are going to be taking up a lot of my time. Yeah, that's good advice, Megan. So, yesterday, I found out they're adding me for another down in Springfield. Not only am I going to be doing the big one at JQH Arena, which is on April the... When is it? April the 13th and 14th, which means the whole week before, 2 weeks before that, I will be going back and forth doing rehearsals almost every night. But they asked me yesterday if I'd be willing to do the Easter productions in Springfield on the 30th and the 31st, which we had big ones planned here in Joplin at the JRC campus here, but there's going to be 2 on Saturday and 2 on Sunday, which is a lot. That's 4. They have 6. I agreed to do it. I mean, because it is a big opportunity and everything, but I will have to go back and forth for rehearsals the week, 2 weeks from Monday, starting 2 weeks from Monday. So they have a rehearsal Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and then Friday. But I also have to play here on Wednesday and Friday. And then down there, rehearsals Friday night. There's 3 performances on Saturday and 3 on Sunday. And they're going to put me in a hotel so that I won't have to drive back and forth so much. But I said, I've got to drive back. I've got to be here for work, and I don't want to be gone from home that much. So it's just going to be a lot of traveling. I mean, there's going to be 2-hour travel time on each one of those days, in addition to about a 4-hour rehearsal.
4 hours?
Yeah.
For Easter? Or
From 6 to 10 each night. So, and then 2 hours driving. So about 6 hours for each of those nights. For the rehearsals, for both.
That's a lot, Randy.
So 6 hours on the 25th, 26th, 28th, 29th. Also, I'm playing here on the 29th and the 27th. And then 3 performances on Saturday and 3 on Sunday. I won't be done until about 2:30 in the afternoon on that Sunday, and then an hour drive back.
I hope they give you a break after this.
I'm going to demand one in later April. They've already got me booked for all the way through the end of April. All the way up to the 24th of April. And then I think I'm going to block off some time.
Good.
I've already accepted all the ones through. I may take off on the 12th.
Of April?
Yeah, just to help facilitate everything that's happening that day.
Okay.
I'm going to wait to actually do that until I know for sure what's happening at both. If they don't use me here the way they have me right now, then I won't take off. But if they're going to use me here and all of that stuff on that Friday, I'll know better in a couple of weeks when we start all these rehearsals. I'm going to get all the information directly from Eli.
Okay.
And I got a call from FedEx yesterday, a phone call from them saying, we need to confirm what the guitar is made of. And I asked him, I said, why is that? He said, well, if it's a solid wood, then no problem. But if it's made of a composite material, then we have to analyze that before it can come back into the country. I said, it was made here in the United States. He said, doesn't matter. Said, we will, if it's any composites coming into the U.S., no matter where their point of origin was, we will have to. And I said, well, luckily it is a solid ash body and a solid maple neck. There are no composite materials in this at all. And he said, great. I emailed him the link of the description. I said, the serial number is listed there. You can contact Fender to verify that, but it is an American-made guitar and all of this. And he said, great, no problems then. It'll be on its way. So I haven't checked to see the update.
That make you a little nervous?
A little bit, but they did have an update yesterday, but it still doesn't show the estimated delivery.
Here we go, 4 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
A chance of rain to continue with highs in the mid-50s. It's 52 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at the weekend's forecast in about 15 minutes, but we're talking about something. Hopefully, this isn't any of you going into the weekend, but if it is, it might be valuable information you can use.
What do you do to get over being dumped?
What do you do to get over a bad breakup? How do you manage that? What is it that you go out and do, or
what helps you to feel better?
Yeah, 623-1025 to text or tell us.
Or tell us on Facebook.
Here's Lainey Wilson.
Watermelon Moonshine.
On the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
It's in now. Rossi, Charles de Gaulle, Dedek.
I don't know what that means, but awesome.
Roissy, Roissy.
Sure.
Charles de Gaulle. At CEDEX. CEDEX. France.
It's coming slowly but
That's
surely.
the international shipment release. So it has been released to go to the U.S. Before France will send something, the U.S. has to say, yes, okay. And that's what that phone call was about yesterday.
Megan's saying, don't get burned out.
Yeah. And before you think, man, that's an awful lot, he's going to get burned out. You got to remember, I used to do 49 weeks a year playing club circuit, 3 nights a week, every week. I did that for like 10 years. So this is nothing. Those were 4 hours a night.
How old were you then?
Okay, shut up.
Just
I was
asking.
in my 30s.
Okay.
Right. That's the thing. I'm getting to where I'm getting too old for this. I just can't pull the energy level that I used to. And I can do it. I'm not worried about doing it. It's just I know that I'm afraid some things are going to suffer, some other things because of it. And he's like, they told me yesterday, they said, you don't have to come to all the rehearsals. You just come to the last one. And I'm like, no, I need the rehearsals. I need rehearsals. I want it to be muscle memory by the time I start, not by the time I'm done. So.
Megan and I were on the same page. She
Yeah,
said the same thing.
I'll be all right.
Sure you
It's going to
will.
be a lot. I bought a new audiobook yesterday, and I've got that.
You found
and 2 or 3
one?
Others. I found one I kind of want.
Mm-hmm.
So that, and I've got some others downloaded. I'll just listen to audiobooks on the trips. I enjoy that. I like driving and listening to audiobooks. So. Hope my vehicle doesn't give me any trouble. Yeah. Or that getting wrecks. All that driving on I-44.
That's a lot.
Shut up, Megan, whoever your face is. I hope it plays okay. That's my worry. I'm going to get it. There's going to be stuff wrong.
Why would something... Andrea said, get over them with someone mattress dancing. She texted us that.
You dance with your mattress? Mommy, what are you doing in there?
Dancing with the mattress.
Don't open the door. Dancing with a mattress.
What was I about to do?
You was asking why would the neck be messed up?
Yes, why would the neck be messed up?
Well, it's wood. So humidity, heat, temperature changes and stuff can cause that wood to swell and fluctuate under the pressure of the strings. It does have a piece of metal. There is a metal rod that goes down the inside of the wood called the truss rod. And you can take and twist that and control the angle of the neck to help it and how far away from the strings. So you have the string sitting here in the neck. Let's pretend. And you can pull the neck away to create more higher action, which makes the strings harder to press. Some people like that. Or you can pull it up to where it's closer, which is what I like. So it takes little effort to play. The problem is to get it consistent all the way down the neck because it's a little high down here and a little low down there, then it'll buzz when you press and play. And that is this microscopic adjustment balancing act. And there are guys like my friend Bobby who can actually look down the neck and see where these things are. And he knows how to adjust that. I can't. But I do know how to adjust it to where it plays well. I'm pretty good at that with my guitars.
The mo you know.
Melissa's definitely get a doctor's appointment. Prayer. What have we missed? Oh.
He always hurts and walks like a penguin. I told him that was normal.
In her early 40s. It's her whoever having the baby.
Mm-hmm. What did we miss?
What's going on with Melissa?
I know. What's going on with Melissa?
You need to go to
I'm
the
not
doctor
seeing
for
it.
Melissa? Me neither. I see her talking about her pelvis. That was...
when she was pregnant, so not now.
Pregnant? Yeah, I don't think you need to go to the doctor for that right now.
Morning, Lisa. Do you want to go at 17:30
No, let's do the
or 20?
green. Morning, Lisa.
Happy International Women's Day.
Don't we have something about that?
Mm-hmm. It's much easier to raid the fridge than to pick up the mattress. That is.
But you said rape the fridge.
Oh,
Like,
no.
okay, let's leave the housing appliances alone.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about the Mike Tyson-Jake Paul fight that's coming up? You heard about this?
Oh, yes. It is all over social media right now.
What the heck?
7 seconds.
KIX 102.5. The 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 817.
Wanting to know, what do you do to get over a bad breakup?
623-1025 to text or tell us
Here's Riley Green with Luke Combs.
on KIX 102.5. Yeah, this is the craziest thing I think I've heard of since Tanya Harding fought. Who did she fight?
I don't know. Mike Tyson, though, is like, what, 57?
58.
So he's got a good 30 years.
And Jake
On Jake
Paul's
Paul.
27.
Yeah.
And Mike Tyson lost his last celebrity stupid fight that he was
That
scheduled.
was back in 2005.
Yeah.
Do you think this is going to be a real fight or just some, like,
I think it'll be a real
show-offy
fight.
thing?
I think Mike's got so much legend behind him that I think a lot of people are afraid of, and he's still a big dude.
Yeah, but why would you want to risk that if you were Mike Tyson?
Money. I'm sure there's a huge paycheck
Oh, yeah,
just
yeah,
for
yeah.
showing up. There's millions of dollars probably at stake here.
I feel like the Paul brothers just have chips on their phone drinking. They just have chips on their shoulders.
Hi there, Morning KIX with Randy and Jen. What do you do to get over being dumped?
Well, pack up everything and move as far away from her as you can and start over.
Is that
Clean break.
That's what I did.
and how'd that work out for you?
Well, I'm here.
Yeah.
That's good.
Doing better than I did. I'm doing better than I did down there.
She's never been able to figure out his name change and everything, so.
I still can't, Randy. I'm still in the witness protection program.
Right.
Whatever works.
Thanks, Harry.
We'll see ya.
Catch you later.
Uh,
Speaker is weird,
yeah, that was
like a delay.
morning, Karen. I don't think it's going to end well for Mike Tyson either.
I don't
I-
either.
See, Jake Paul he's just one of those guys I feel like who always feels like he has something to prove.
Well, and
You know?
I'm afraid that there won't be a lot of sportsmanship in this.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be bad.
I could see that as well.
Definitely not going to be a good fight. Neither one of them have much,
Okay, can't answer that. We got 8 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
A chance of rain to continue today with highs in the mid-50s. It's 52 in Joplin.
And we're talking about what do you do to get over a bad breakup?
Hopefully you're not going through this right now, but if you are, maybe some of these ideas can help.
Yep, 623-1025 to text or tell us how you get over being dumped.
What do you do?
I binge watch stand-up comedy.
Yes,
Hey!
force yourself to laugh. I love
Great
that.
idea. And if you pee your pants, that's a plus, right?
Yeah.
What do you do to get over a bad breakup?
One time I took all the letters and poetry and pictures that he ever gave me and went in the backyard and I lit a candle. I read them one by one and burned them.
Were you dressed in black when you did this?
No, I actually don't remember what I was dressed in, but I had a little tiny garden that I had planted myself that had my herbs and flowers around it, and I kind of sat in the center and read them all. And
Waved your arms and danced around the fire in the
Randy.
middle. What? It could have happened
Randy.
by the full moon?
Randy, for Brooks.
No, it wasn't like that at all.
Made a little doll out of his hair.
Randy Brooks, leave her alone.
Stabbed it with needles.
No, I didn't. It was all long distance. He was in Utah. I was in Kentucky, so it was really easy to kind of forget him after
Yeah,
that.
he was driving to work
There
the
you
next
go.
day, and he's like, "Oh, what's wrong with my back?" She's a witch. You know what you do with the witch, don't you?
You burn them. What do you do to get over a bad breakup?
Well, I usually just throw away their pictures and, have a good time and go out, goof off, play Xbox with my buddies and all that other fun stuff, all the stuff I couldn't do when I was with them.
So I had one bad breakup. I got to thinking about
That's
this.
it, just one?
That I can think about. Lots of bad breakups, but usually I was the cause of them, not the recipient. You know.
Sure.
When I was 16, my first serious relationship dumped me and devastated me. And my best friends came, and I guess my mom called them, or they found out. They came and got me and took me out all night and just hung out together. And
Oh, those are
and
good
helped me get over it.
friends.
Yeah. So what do you do to get over a bad breakup?
You can call or text to let us know at 623-1025.
Or you can tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states #1 for country.
Bobby and Mike. And I think there were a couple of others, but Bobby and Mike were the ones that showed up at the house while I was just devastated. I mean, my world was shattered. And I don't know if Mom called them or what, but they showed up and she said, go with them. And we went out and did not come back until the next day sometime. And there were no recriminations for not being home by midnight or whatever, And it was just, we went out driving around, talking. I forget where we went or what we did, but the very fact, and those are still my friends to this day.
Real friends right there.
Right.
Melissa says, my pancreatitis is acting up again today. Again, I feel like you've been going through this all week, Melissa. What's going on?
Yeah. Melissa, you ought to see somebody about that.
I don't know why I didn't see that up in our chat or anywhere. I'm sorry about that, Melissa.
I didn't either. That's not the kind of thing you want to mess around with.
Oh my gosh. I just got a congratulations closing day text. Woohoo! Oh my gosh.
It'll be all right if I just suddenly show up at your closing thing, right?
No, you don't know where we're closing at.
I have pretty good.
No, you don't.
There's only like 2 places in the area.
We
So
could be
either
meeting at our
Abbey
house.
or Abbey Title or the one in Webb City. Yeah, meet at my house. Where are they?
Because they meet at my house. Oh my gosh, it's crazy.
Oh, man.
Crazy, 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 crazy. I don't know. My gallbladder is gone, but I am still having issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would go back to the doctor
You
and
need
figure out what's going on.
You need to have that seen about. That's not something to mess with. Your
Well,
gallbladder was your buffer to your pancreas. So the very fact that you're having pancreatitis with that needs to be seen about. And I wouldn't go to your family doctor. I mean, go to your family doctor, fine, but get a referral to a gastroenterologist or somebody who can seriously address this.
Sure.
Don't mess around with that stuff.
Well, I'm sorry that you're having so many issues with that, Melissa.
And the thing is, we have treatments. We live in a wonderful time where there are treatments and medical care for a lot of these conditions. It's up to us to make sure that we utilize and take them. A lot of people are just like, well, maybe if I don't address it, it'll get better. That's the wrong attitude. I hate that. Don't do that. I need to get some of the I'm going to work on that.
Sometimes that's the best thing to do. You got to completely purge yourself of that person and just get them out of your house, get them out of your life, and just cut it off and be fully done. I'm notorious for getting my hair done. I always go and change up my hair when I go through a bad breakup. I'm that girl. When I was living at home, I went through a really bad breakup. And my dad didn't know what to do, but he knew that I loved doing stuff with my hair. And my blow dryer had broken a while ago. And so he showed up at home one day and just handed me a brand new blow dryer. He's like, I don't know what to do, but I hope this makes you feel better.
So stupid.
What?
Not showing PRF not available. PRF not available. PRF not available. And it's on all of that stuff from this last fall. Why?
I don't know.
When you click on like edit to see the edit, there's nothing.
Strange.
So I'm gonna have to manually go back page by page by page.
Delightful. Here in Augusta, a man called a Circle K and told the lady he was going to steal all the sandwiches and create an army of sandwiches to rule the world. He left his name? What?
A genius plan.
Create an army of sandwiches. I think we need to check on this man, see if he's okay. What's a Circle K on a side note?
A convenience store.
A convenience store.
Common around Florida, southeastern United States. Circle K.
Gotcha.
Which you'd know if you traveled.
I have traveled. I've been to Florida before.
Been to Florida, but never to the ocean.
I went, so my senior trip was, we all went to Disney World and Universal Studios. So yeah, that was a long drive. What? Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do it backwards. Schedule the actual promos first.
Never on that idea.
It would also be very
Maybe.
easier than just what we have.
Maybe. Depends how you do it.
Program liners.
Okay. I want the world run by the $5 footlongs again. Oh my gosh, I kid you not. So Kyle and the kids and I went to Subway the other day. He got a footlong. We got the kids meals. I got a chopped salad.
Salad.
And then he and I both got drinks. And then they wanted to try the churro thing. $63 from Subway.
Good gosh.
For the four of us. Not even worth it.
Good gosh. No.
It's like, you have got to be kidding me.
I was sitting here thinking, who goes to Subway? This is why.
More than it was insane. It was crazy.
How stupid. I'm going to go all the way to April 3rd. April 26th. Yeah, let's go. Let's go to May 3rd.
I mean, I couldn't eat a $5 footlong, but if they were doing the $5 footlongs, Kyla could have gotten one, then we could have gotten one for the kids to split, and there's $10 right there.
They don't do those anymore, do they?
No,
Okay.
they don't. Which is why we spent $63 at Subway. I was like, we're not doing that again. If I want to spend $63, I can do it at a place that I enjoy more than Subway. Oh my gosh. I can't tell if today is going by really quickly or really slowly, because all I can think about is closing tonight. My brain is on house. That and this really weird dream I had last
in
night.
your life. I mean, getting married, having kids, buying a house, that's one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there is the main one.
52 at Gringos just 2 days ago. Gringos has gotten expensive.
We don't eat out. When we do, it's usually, we've gotten to where on Friday nights we'll grab Chick-fil-A after we go to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it.
Okay, we got a sec here.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Here's Old Dominion.
On KIX 102.5.
I've been eating Jell-O and pudding for 2 days now. Oh, Jimmy, I hope you can eat your birthday cake. Jimmy's birthday is on Sunday.
Birthday, Jimmy.
So fingers crossed that you get to enjoy that. What about mashed taters? Cookie Monster made a comment about it on Sesame Street. His cookies have gotten smaller but cost the same. Oh, I didn't know that. I was having a conversation with someone the other day and about just rental prices and mortgage prices and things like that. There are new apartments in Joplin. A 1-bedroom is $1,200.
And this is ridiculous because there is a much larger inventory of property than there used to be. We've got all of these new ones down here. There's new ones on 20th Street. There are new ones on the west side of town. There are new apartments, new accommodations everywhere.
I feel like prices should be going down to accommodate the fact that there's more now, but they're going up.
The demand is still super high.
Good luck with the eggs, Jimmy. Oh, yeah. Buffet prices are insane. A few months ago, we took Mom out for a buffet lunch. Buffet. And, yeah. It was crazy. Tiffany! Kids' meals can be a joke sometimes. I used a coupon at Subway to get 3 footlongs for $18. My hubby and I got a footlong, and since my kids are still iffy about how much they eat, they split a footlong. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think that might be the way to do it next time. If you're going to eat at Subway, have them split a footlong. Karen is saying the materials cost more.
Yeah, that is true. They do.
Mm-hmm. But still, $1,200 for a 1-bedroom apartment, even if it is brand new. That's crazy to me. My very first apartment was a 1-bedroom apartment. It cost me $300. That was my rent, $300. My first 2-bedroom apartment that I rented, $350. Here we go, 5 seconds, Randy. 2.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 8:35.
A chance of rain to continue with highs in the mid-50s this afternoon. It's 52 in Joplin.
So we're talking today. Hopefully none of you have this situation going into your weekend, but if you do, then you might be able to use this information.
We're talking about what do you do to get over a bad breakup?
623-1025, how do you handle it? What is your method of getting past all that?
Yeah, what do you do?
I tell you what,
But tell me what.
it's usually you have to go look for new furniture and plates,
Yeah, either she's taken everything that wasn't destroyed.
especially an Xbox phone out in the yard.
Hey, I take offense to that.
She'd take a fence to it. She'd take a gate to it. She'd take a
Randy.
hammer to it. What do you do to get over being dumped?
Okay, so I got out of a 5-year relationship, and I would take melatonin at nighttime
Oh.
and be in bed by 9. I wouldn't even, stay up and overthink. I would just take some melatonin, fall asleep, wake up refreshed, and just maintaining a healthy mindset. But it all started like with melatonin.
That is so smart because a lot of the overthinking happens in the middle of the night when you're just alone and you can't sleep.
My problem, though, with melatonin is I have freaky, weird dreams. So in those dreams, I might be with that other person, and we've all grown like 8 more arms,
Well,
and we
then
live at the bottom of the
stop doing drugs, Randy.
Melatonin is a
It's
drug.
a really simple answer.
It is.
What do you do to get over a bad breakup?
It hasn't happened yet. I'm married.
Sure you are.
Randy.
But if it ever did, I told my husband that I would get underneath his hood of his precious beloved truck and start ripping wires out.
Get it.
He told me you wouldn't know what wires to pull, and I looked at him and I said, the worst thing under a truck is a woman who doesn't have no clue what the hell she's doing.
Exactly.
Just cutting and pulling over here, over there. What do you do to get over a bad breakup?
I like to go shopping for new clothes and go get a manicure and a pedicure because the quickest way to get over somebody is to get under somebody else.
Whoa. Wait a minute.
What do you do to get over a bad breakup?
You can tell us or text us at 623-1025.
You can also tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
Hi there, Morning Kicks. What do you do to get over being dumped? Move.
You just wiggle around.
the
Whoa.
lot. She means to another state, right? Time for a clean start.
That's right.
Sometimes starting over is the best thing to do.
There you go. Thanks for calling. Oh, it's Karen. I didn't recognize
tell
your
that was
voice.
Karen?
No,
Yeah.
I couldn't.
How you doing, Karen?
Good.
Yeah. How's the back for Steve?
It's healing. It's a little bit better.
Good. Is
Slow process, isn't it?
It's a very slow process. His brother in Oklahoma had the same surgery.
wow. And how long's the recovery? I mean, you said before it's several months, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very slow. Very slow.
Got therapy to look forward to and everything.
Hey, Randy.
Yeah.
I'm learning to cook.
Oh, finally. No, I mean, sorry.
I don't cook.
She does not cook.
Even with the cook in the house.
Uh-huh.
So, are you being?
With this, and I'm doing okay.
So
Good for
now, are
you.
you have? Is it like a force to learn, or are you going out and taking lessons?
No, he tells me how to fix what we the things that we have, and I go down and I fix it.
I think 90% of cooking well is confidence.
Yeah, I think that's true.
He gives me confidence. He's very good about that.
That's great.
So next time we see you, you're cooking. Is that what you're saying?
Wait a minute. I'm not sure I'm going for that. Well, we'll catch you later, Karen.
Thanks for calling. It's good to hear from you.
Bye.
Bye, Karen. Yeah, melatonin didn't do anything for me either, Sarah.
Weird.
Ambien. I got weird dreams on Ambien, but not melatonin.
Ambien. I get up and paint parts of the house different colors, but
I took
Melatonin.
Ambien when I was in college because I had really bad insomnia. And my roommate said at one point I was like creeping down the hallway in our dorm, cacawing. Caca!
Ambien.
Kid you not.
Weird stuff.
Yeah, I was a freak.
So, did we talk about freaks when they were asleep recently, or is that
Yeah, that was
coming
like
up?
that was
okay.
2 days ago,
Keep
something like that.
track. But I love the stories of people who are on Ambien. It's so entertaining.
Yeah, you do some weird stuff on Ambien. I wish melatonin worked for me because the people that use it and it works for them, they make it sound like it's the greatest thing ever. My OB prescribed me a sleep aid to help me with nausea and morning sickness. Did it work? I guess you can't be nauseous and have morning sickness when you're asleep. If you're knocked out cold.
I'm only doing the teaser for a few days because, come on.
Yeah. The only thing I know for morning sickness is Zofran. Or Zofran. Not now on one knee. I've tried Ambien, melatonin, CBD, and over-the-counter stuff. Nothing works. What's your bedtime routine like, Karen? I wonder if that's part of it too. We've been trying real hard to cut out the screen time before bed to try to help with that. At one point, I was an avid tea drinker, and I would drink tea before bed, nice chamomile tea. Worked, it was crazy. The next day, I wouldn't have it, but if I skipped taking one before bed, I would drag and be sick to my stomach the next day.
I have kind of a catch-22 that I'm dealing with right now with my sleep issue. I can't go to sleep unless my brain is shut off or engaged on something, so I listen to audiobooks. But then inevitably something will happen in the audiobook that wakes me up, and I realize I don't know where I'm at, so I have to then take my phone and try to figure out where I was at. This happens 4 or 5 times throughout the night, all the way up till about 4 a.m. So it's sleep, awake, or sleep, awake, sleep, awake, sleep,
That's
awake.
terrible quality sleep.
But that's my life. And to help compensate, I take naps in the afternoon where I listen to an audiobook and then I wake up and we do the same thing. So it's just become a part of how I sleep.
But then you can't sleep at night because you slept during the afternoon.
No,
Terrible
that's not a thing for me. I have no problem laying down with the book. I can go to sleep within about 30 minutes.
What time do you lay down? Go to bed.
In the afternoon or at night?
At night.
At night, 10 o'clock. Usually around 10:30. I usually lay there till about 10:30 or 11 o'clock. Begin dozing then and doze on and off. There's rarely, I don't think very deep sleep until after midnight. And then I will do okay until about 1:30-ish. I will wake up and realize, okay. And I'm started making a concerted effort to see what chapter I'm on.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes it easier to go back. I don't have to go through this whole listen to 20 minutes to try to figure out where I was at. And then there's also been a part at 1:30 I'll wake up and realize I'm kind of hungry and I'll get up and go get something to eat. That's an issue. I'm trying to put a stop to that. But then I will fall back asleep, but usually I'll wake up around 3:30 or 4 a.m. and there'll be this on again, off again for the rest of the morning.
Kathy uses trazodone. I've heard good things about trazodone. I'm by 11:30, so I try to sleep, and lo and behold, I was asleep by 11:30.
Was it Monday? Monday, I did not get my afternoon nap, and I was so tired. I had such a long day, and I was finding out all this information, but we also worked on the FM9 that day. I was exhausted, and I came home. I was actually falling asleep watching TV, which I never do. And when we went to bed that night, my wife said I snored so hard. And I don't snore usually. I lay in one position, don't move all night. I'm very quiet, but she said, you were snoring. I was so exhausted.
Mm-hmm.
And I did sleep the whole night that night.
Yeah, I wake up at like 3:30 every morning needing to pee, and I hate it. I was like, could you just not wait another 30 minutes for the alarm to go off?
Drinking coffee. I still drink coffee at 9:30, 10 o'clock at night sometimes.
Yeah, I drink coffee.
Rarely right before bed, but I'll drink it whenever I want to.
Yeah, same.
Sometimes we don't get to eat dinner until 8:30. Just circumstances don't allow it. So I've got to come down here. Jen's got a live broadcast tomorrow.
11 to 1 at the new Tractor Supply in Baxter Springs.
We need to be promoting that.
Come see me.
And I'm going to come down and help Dee get all set up to produce that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to go get to work on guitar stuff. Actually, I don't think I have that much to work on now. They've changed the song 3 times.
3 times?
3 times. And I don't think they're done yet. I told Ronaldo he's playing E2. And he goes, that's weird. They've given us a brand new song that they didn't even give us a copy of it to listen to. That's what they want us to do Sunday. We're not doing that. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Wanting to know, what do you do to get over a bad breakup?
623-1025 to text or tell us.
Here's Jelly Roll
on KIX 102.5.
That intro came in like crazy.
Yeah, it does. Just.
Oh.
But yeah, I told him, I said, they won't do that. They do this all the time. And they'll change their minds last minute and we'll get word midway through rehearsal. Oh, we're not doing this song. Okay. Doing something else.
Chicka-ba, chippa-ga-ba.
Booty, pitch, hip, chopo. Oh, man.
Must be a mom thing. Like our bodies are used to needing to get up to go to the bathroom when we were pregnant.
So,
Yeah. Again, that's
active.
a testament to your relationship with them and their belief in you and what you've committed to them.
Of course, I'm going to.
Oh, no, you're not. Would you knock it off? Good gracious. We do it, not halfway do. That's not what I want. I wanted this
They
one.
don't recognize my password for base camp. What the heck? It won't let me sign into base camp.
Annoying.
It does not. Oh, my gosh. Will not. Can I sign in with Google? Oh, my gosh. Forgot your password. I know that's my password.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're just forcing me to reset it.
9 seconds.
Base camp is
2.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
A chance of rain to continue today with highs right around 55. It's 52 in Joplin.
And we've got the morning KIX takeover getting ready to start in just 12 minutes.
So go to the KIX app and the KIX website and vote for some songs that you want to hear this morning.
So we're wanting to know, what do you do to get over a bad breakup or get over being dumped?
I really hope you're not going through this, but if you are, then maybe some of these ideas can be really helpful.
623-1025 to text or tell us on Facebook.
What do you do?
Hi, you know what I do?
What do you
do?
Make them feel jealous.
Make him feel jello?
No,
What?
jealous, Randy. So what do you do to make him feel jealous?
I go out with my friends and I put some really good-looking clothes on and see what he's missing.
Win by better living.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd make him feel jello, too. That would freak anybody out. Like, don't make me do that again.
How do you get over a bad breakup?
Have a bonfire.
What are you burning?
Well, the excess stuff that he left at my house.
Wait a minute. Do you have a burn permit for that bonfire?
Mind you, I was out in the country, and I just burned all his crap and gave his beer away.
What do you do to get over a bad breakup?
I go to the rifle range and blow about $200 worth of ammo.
Man, I'm hearing a lot of firearm calls
Yeah,
here.
a lot
of
of
this, it
firearms.
worries me a little bit.
Yeah.
What do you do to get over being dumped?
Get out a good cry, get rid of all their crap, eat a bunch of ice cream, and have another good cry.
And the ice cream. Don't get tears in your ice cream. That's gross.
How do you get through a bad breakup?
I shot my ex-girlfriend's Valentine's present with my shotgun.
Boom!
Yeah, not where I thought you were going with that.
But I'm glad that's where you went, though. Yeah. Be careful what you're pointing that at.
More. Yep, that's
Jen, are
really
you
good
okay?
advice, Randy.
What are you mistaken
that
that
is
I'm?
such great
What
advice.
What were you thinking I was
We're not talking about
No,
that.
come on,
Morning
wait a
KIX
minute.
takeover is just 2 minutes away.
I don't understand.
You understand completely.
What? I don't. Why do you want to drag everything that I say down to your level?
What makes you think I'm dragging anything anywhere?
The pull that I feel on the conversation.
Feel a pull? What pull are you feeling?
The one that's been pointed at.
It's the 4 states #1 per country.
KIX 102.5. I was going to say, that's huge. Thank you. You're blushing so hard. Oh, Jan,
Why
gotta
do you
get it
do
dirty,
this?
don't you?
No.
Gotta dirty it up.
No, you dirtied it up.
Okay, you gotta have 12.
Oh, golly. Who the... All right, we need to say goodbye. We got lots of to do today.
So stupid.
Get that pull out of here. So on Monday, oh my gosh, it's going to be the time change. How? I totally forgot about that. Time change is this weekend, so make sure to move your clocks forward an hour. If you forget, we will have lots of reminders for you Monday morning. I'll have my review and recap of Braveheart for Jen's movie Rehab. And we'll be talking about kid haircuts, the time your kid cut their own hair. So have a great weekend, y'all.
I need to also put the schedule.
And don't forget, I'm going to be at Tractor Supply tomorrow, the new one in Baxter Springs. So come see me. I'll be there from 11 till 1. Thank you, Sarah. Appreciate you. You ready to say bye?
Oh, yes, I'm going to say bye. I'm sorry, I'm busy. All right.
Bye.
Have a great messy and froggy nest.
Good weekend. Good weekend.